Alrighty, hello again. We're on part 86, and to put it brief, I'm fucking tired of building these mountains already. It's quite possibly been one of the worst ideas I've also had in recent memory, and to be quite honest, I'm just sick of it. So, we're just gonna say fuck it, and we're going to just I need to speedrun getting the structures in place. So you can see what we've already worked on, see how much left we have to do. Hopefully we can try and at least get this quarter done. But I am quite tired of working on this, to be perfectly honest. This is seriously not an easy feat at all. The miracle I've even gotten this far. And I'm just done. So all we're gonna be doing basically is we're going to map out a couple of things, and for that I actually need to get a hold of some cobblestone that I don't have. And basically all we're gonna do is kind of just make a pyramid at the top basically, and hopefully that ought to make things a little bit easier. We just want to pillar up very high and just do some basic shit and be too bad. Let's see here. Oh, I don't want to have to mine. I just want to get this done. I mean, seriously, this shit has not been easy for me to do, you know? I don't want to have to keep doing stuff like this all the time, but I did want to actually do something cool, and it takes effort to do this, so a lot of it is the main problem. This should be enough cobble to hold me over, so let me just grab some more fireworks. We will actually have to make more here pretty soon. And let's just go ahead and pick our spot. I am thinking about just lava, like I'm just gonna like copy like what I did up here, but like all the way like along all the peaks, so then I can just pour down like a bunch of lava from the top, and then just like um you know just lava cast it from up there. I don't know if that'd be easier or harder, but either way, something needs to change because this is getting to be kind of ridiculous with how long it's taking. So, well, yeah, something is gonna change. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. I guess this is a fine enough spot as any. We're gonna run out of scaffolding before I actually meet the correct peak that I'm going for. And I just kind of want to focus on getting this done today, so I'm not really going to be saying a whole lot, because there wasn't really a lot to say last time anyways, but more so now than ever, because I really just want to get most of this, if not all of it, done today. Because I want to at least have something by the time, like, when that looks decent. There we go, that should probably be enough. We got our lava. We need more scaffolding. We'll have to bring that up. Yeah, good elytra durability. Not the best, but it does well. Hey, come on. Take it a little bit easy here. We're a little short. Go. I honestly don't know what I'm doing here, so I just know that I need to probably do stuff a little differently. Let's go ahead and grab some more scaffolding here. There we go. couple of things to note. If I were to put our block up here for the water, and how far would the lava spread as well? It shouldn't spread all the way to the edges or nothing, but we're just gonna do a bunch of these tinier like size mountains, and then we'll kind of do the rest. Do the rest of the peaks at a later date. Is 4 wide gonna really be enough? No, it's not. I got one other thing I can try here to expand it out a little bit. I have to wait for this to stop. Alright, it should probably be a little bit more reasonable, so this should actually get it to flow out enough to just spread a little bit more. That's a fair distance, but nothing too spectacular though. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I just realized by having it like that diamond shape we just made, where it's actually like a diamond on the inside as well on the outside, that actually would like. Oh, I could have. Oh, okay. We'll try that for the next mountain, but I think I can still get the extremely wide base that I want, which I won't really be able to do until next time. Which actually we can start that one now just to actually see what the hell I can attempt to work with while we're waiting for that to flow anyway. But I think realistically I should be able to maybe make this even wider. I've just been kind of a fucking fool. So let's give this a shot. Let's just go ahead and. My main thing is I want the big structures in quickly. I'm tired of just trying to like sculpt it perfectly and all that. I can do that when I'm actually building with blocks instead of just making the big shapes. So we're gonna hold off on making the extremely like finely detailed like mountains for now. We don't need anything like too staggered or nothing. We just need like the like like a kind of a fat shape, and I think that should be okay. I didn't leave my whole. Okay, and I'm about to say I thought I left my whole shulker box of scaffolding up there. That would have been a little embarrassing and very bad as well. Oh, let's give this another shot here. One last thing. Do I have that lava box? Yes, I do. Close enough. What are we at? 208. 210. Alright, good enough. That should be 4 anyway. And then all we should have to do is just kind of go down just a little bit more. There's got to be a better way. Okay, so fucking not cool. Not what I broke. That's very stupid. I'm not happy about that. That one was specifically fucking uncool. That was a lot of scaffolding. I need to put the bed down here for a little bit. There's a better way to make a oh, I just wish there was a better way to do this with the escalator. Like if I could just reach under these, this would make my life so easier. You just can't. You really cannot at all. A little annoying. That wasn't even the correct height. On. We go 2 blocks down, and then we get the block under. Forward. Again, I got no fucking clue what I'm doing, so that don't help. But I know I want to connect all of these bits up here, just like this. Okay, there's the one. I reach anything? Okay. Right, cool. I just wish there was a quicker way to do this, you know? This shit just takes a long time more than it could. A little. I can't fucking place anything. What is that? Come on. Can I just jump off? Really? And scaffolding is a little frustrating to deal with. I'd always try using like a piston or something, but I don't know. I might actually have to try using a piston for this stuff. I just feel like there's a more like efficient way to do this, and it's just kind of like right around the corner. That's all I need is just like one little thing to actually get this done quicker, but Ooh, interesting. I'll just fly all the way to the top of that point. Yeah, you can see what I'm trying. Where is the fucking thing that I need to fix? Here. Oh, whatever. I can just put like actual blocks now. Okay, there we go. Does that actually help? I don't know if this ended up overdoing it on the height, because I don't think the lava's gonna fall. No. It needed to be one less, and it's in a weird spot now. Great. Come on, quit fucking missing. What is this? Come on, man. Seriously. God, scaffolding is a pain in the ass to work with. Seriously. Oh, yeah, it's cool. Oh my god, might as well just hit the lava back. Come on, man. Seriously. Just fucking annoying. There's gotta be like a quicker way to do this, you know? Like, I don't want to just wait forever with this kind of stuff. We're not really waiting, it's just getting the, so I can wait for the lava, like, to flow down. That's not the thing. It's just waiting for the, it's just getting like this, you know, like this pyramid structure in place. That's the worst part of this, is I have to wait for this, and there's no way to like make this part that I'm working on like quicker. It's just annoying. That's all it is just annoying. I have to go around and shave this fucking excess off. Now that breaks. Damn it. Oh, come on. This ain't even a project I can, like, you know, abandon or push off neither, because it is too close to my base. It's a little annoying to deal with this. There's gotta just be a quicker way to do this with scaffolding. Like, for real. Like, is there just something I'm missing, or like what? Like, what's the deal here? There has to be a better way for this to happen. That isn't so fucking stupid, but I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to make a, I'm trying to get like the actual like height of it done, so that way I can go make a mountain range. I'm trying to make a mountain range going like all the way to that point that I have marked out, and I want them to be like up to like Y200 or like 210 or so. And so I need like just basic cobblestone structures in first, and then I can just kind of connect the points by like, you know, terraforming and all that. I just don't want to build the whole like mountain range from like scratch, like by hand, because that's gonna take way too long. Like, it is just quicker for me to like struggle with this and like kind of just figure out how to like get good with this. But I don't want to do just like a standard lava cast of like a pyramid neither. I might have to for the. I might just, you know what? I think it might just be easier to just try and do a like I go down to like here or something. I just try and do like a pyramid or something. Just because I need it to be like a I just want it to be like a fat base, and then I can like connect them, you know, up with just terraforming, like something I can. A couple of things. There we go. Alrighty. I could have realistically just went out to the ocean instead of having to panicking at the later on, but it was still cool to do at least, I guess. At least I know I can do it. Couldn't, but I can. But yeah, I completely submerged those in lava. I forgot about that. Oops. I guess I'll unsubmerge them here soon enough. But we gotta take a little detour from this one because I need to actually go put water up there. But it just takes a while, you know, and I'm tired of it. I just want it to be done because I've been working on this for like 3 days already, and I don't like it. Just takes a long time, you know. It's not interesting. Not like it's gonna be cool, but most of what I'm doing is just getting the main structure in place, so it's not anything too like exciting or like inherently important, you know. Yeah, it is cool, but it's not just that exciting. I just need like a big like just massive like cobblestone in place. That's it. That's all I need for now because I can do the terraforming to make it look better by hand. I just want most of the base of it done. Because if I had to build the base of it and terraform, that's just not good, so can't really do that. I need to go back up and get that water. I fucking filled. I really have filled up my water bucket. Come on. Better than that. There we go. And then using the scaffolding here, I can like just take down the But I want most of the actual like skeleton of it to be made out of scaffolding or sand or some mix of the two, because that means I can actually just like break the bottom one and then it all goes apart, you know. Like that's kind of why I'm trying to do that. If I use cobblestone to make some like kind of like shittier support blocks, that's fine too. Mainly because well the whole the whole structure is made out of cobblestone, so this would just blend right in. But it's just a little annoying because I want the lava to flow out like pretty far, like at least like 15 to 20 blocks or so would be a reasonable amount. So I want to add some girth to it, and it just you just like here for example, like the lava would flow off to here, right, and it would flow down like after it crosses this point. But the problem is I have to get something under it to make it flow even more, and then I have to do it again, and then I have to do it again, and the scaffolding has like a natural limit to how far it's gonna go, and that's just another issue too that I have to think about. But is it costs more and more scaffolding to make like a larger and larger diamond, which is fine, but that means I have to go make a lot more to actually get just a little bit done. I think I got a idea of how I should do this, but that means I would actually have to, do it. I have to do it correctly. It takes a while. We'll just seal this off right now. But yeah, the good thing about the way this is at least is it does make the mountains hollow, so they can be used to like connect them together, and then I can like still like house stuff inside of these. But I just need like a better way of doing this, But we'll just pick up this scaffolding for right now and just drop it off in a shulker box. You just need to put it away for the moment. But yeah, you see how like easy it is to just clear it out because I was able to use scaffolding. Like I need to do what I did there, and then when I get to like let's just build like a little example here, I guess. But I can build one. All right, there we go. So our main issue is like, let's say this is the top of our mountain, right? We go ahead and build out 3, and I need to go get scaffolding again. But let's say I go ahead and I build out 3 blocks in each side, and we'll trim away the excess. There we go. So let's say we go ahead and we build a diamond shape like this, right? Like our lava would go here, and it would actually flow over to the side and would move on to the next layer. How do I make the next layer without it taking a lot of time and without it being just a total pain in the ass? And now that I'm sitting here and saying that out loud, I might have something, maybe. Because what I would really need that would help me out big time is if I could get a solid block. Like okay, like if we were talking about our targeted block coordinates this time, not our actual coordinates here, we're talking about targeted block. You see we're at Y level 68. So we would need to go down to Y level 67 and put a block like on the tip of this. So I think what I can try and do is do something like that. Okay, well, if I was a little bit quicker, maybe, but can I like shift click? No, that always gets waterlogged. Can I use a temporary cobblestone? Okay, that's another thing too. I don't want it to spread out like that, but then at the same time, it does make the lava blade last. So if I tried like that, got rid of that. But that, okay, well, actually it needs to be one lower, but that was a better idea. Because the scaffolding has to go on top of it. That's the other thing. So we would actually need it to be... Oh wait, well then I could just do it again, right? Like, so if I did it again... There we go. We got a new temporary block here. And then we can connect the diamond. Just, okay, so would that actually work? I think that might work a lot. Okay, is that gonna work better? I think that's kind of our thing here. Okay, let's give that a try on the next one. We can use some of the water and lava to just make more cobblestone for support. Because the some of the scaffolding needs to be resting on solid blocks, and that does mean I will have to kind of go back inside of it to remove some more of the scaffolding. Or no, I could always just go down another block and place sand instead. Like I can still chain it so I can go down to the right level. Instead of going down 2 blocks and putting it on top of a cobblestone, I'd go down 3 blocks. Well, because then the sand still needs to break anyways. So there wouldn't be any point to it. So it still just would be easier to go down 2 blocks with cobblestone and then put the scaffolding on that, and then just lose some scaffolding as like a cost. So let me try this out up there. We need to take this back and hopefully see if this works. I just want I want there to be like a faster way of doing this. I know there definitely has got to be, and there's not really too many like tutorials or anybody particularly talking about this on YouTube. So this makes this a little bit harder for me because I have to like kind of just theory craft like what the fuck's going on in real time and just be like, huh, well, this might work, might not, I don't know. Let's give this a proper try now. So if I go here, good enough. That was a little weird, but there we go. Okay. And then we go ahead and put our block here like that. Oh shit, we're figuring it out. And then all I should have to do is just make a cobblestone diamond going all the way around. And then just trim the edges. We'll go ahead and then it should just be like that easy, more or less, right? There we go. And then we trim these edges. And then I would just go out another 3 blocks. That's too far. You see the pattern we're going for here now, so... And there we go, we got the next diamond, and then if I were to try this again, so we go ahead and we put our temporary block here, put our lava, let it drip, and then we take that, put our lava, there we go. Okay, so that gets us to our correct Y level again. And then we just do what we did before, where we go around, we carve out the corners. I don't even need to carve out the corners here, do I? No. I really don't. We're gonna leave the corners intact. It doesn't really save me too much on materials because most of it falls as waste into the water. But it does cut down significantly on the amount of cobblestone that I have to use compared to like building out those thin strips of land. And this is a good bit faster than what I was doing. Because we just want the girth in place, and then we'll actually get the non-girth a little later. Which will be the terraforming, by the way. Okay, let's try that. And last thing, more scaffolding, then I need to take the bed out as it's not nighttime, I guess. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, let's go ahead and sleep in the bed. Alright, I think this is faster. I really, again, don't know for sure, and there's no way I would, like, properly, like, you know, theory craft it and, like, really test it out, but this does feel better. Doesn't feel quite as complicated. It wasn't really, like, complicated before, but you get my point, you know? I think this is just a little bit easier to do. There's also not really a machine that like automates this for you. There kind of is, but it just doesn't do what I would like it to, and I had to spend a lot of time customizing it to really figure it out. The other question I really got to is it worth it making them this girthy if I can just make, could I just make a lot of like tinier ones like next to each other? Would that be a lot quicker? Because then I could still like, you know, add the girth myself, but would this be better to just make one that's like 9 wide or 15 wide like this, or should I just make a bunch of the very small like 3 wide ones and just kind of hope for the best on that, you know? I think we'll try making a ton of tiny ones and just kind of seeing, but I take it with me, I did. Okay, good. But it's just weird, you know? Like, let's kind of see the size of it, I guess. It's fine, but it's small anyway, so at that point, you know, why bother with making it like too much bigger, you know? It just it's just not worth it to make it that much bigger. It's too much of a time sink. And I feel like it'd be quicker to just make like a bunch of the smaller ones a lot faster than like spend more time making like one bigger one. I mean, we slot in a tinier one in there, and then we'd slot in like a tinier one in there anyways. And we just keep chaining it along until we're done with this quarter. One other thing to note too, because this one's a lot more, this farm specifically is a lot more of a building, or can actually be like disguised as a building a bit easier, or I can at least blend into the mountain better. I don't know, but my point is, I think I can cover this up a lot nicer instead of just having a lava cast a mountain over, because I'm not lava casting a mountain over this. But as for that one, I'm gonna have to cover up all three of those other farms like by hand to actually make sure that I don't fuck anything up massively. So those ones have to be covered up by hand, and we'll just kind of have to hope for the best with that. Like this is fine. Like this, goes out a fair bit. It just took longer to build, so it might just be simpler and quicker to just build the tiny ones first with like 3 blocks of space or whatever. I could probably make them I could make them 6 wide, where like they go out like 6 blocks in any given direction. Because if I were to, oh, and I guess I can't put nothing here because it's these are slabs. But so we'll just pop down real quick, just as a proof of concept. But I think what I could do is, like, let's say we got to our top here, we get our three, we get our our 3 block diamond like this. And I'm still able to do a little bit more because we have enough space with the scaffolding. So then I just it seems like it would be easier to wait, no, there we go. Okay, and then that's where that last issue. Oh. I think it does still work. There's just a hard limit on it. I have to move to the other side, but you can see what I'm doing here in terms of just making it, like, it's still gonna be like a lot smaller compared to the one that we just did, but you see how like much quicker this was compared to what we did earlier. You still lose a scaffolding here or there because I don't know how to count, but if I'm not mistaken, this should just work like this. Oh, and one other thing, we should probably go ahead and start the cobblestone. There we go, barely scraped on past. That'll turn all that into cobble. And we need to check on the elytra. We're at 166, alright. Still doing good. Alright, where did I put it? I got a bucket full of... Where did I put it? Oh, it's right out here, isn't it? Yeah. There we go, okay. And last thing we need to do here is fire back up. And take out our water and our lava. Good enough, it turned into obsidian, that's fine. And see, it's got a bit more girth to it. It's just like, the way it's staggered kind of sucks. It's not as like cool as I would have liked. But at the same time, can't do nothing about it. Unless I cast it multiple times. Shouldn't the lava would still flow if I were to put it back. It would still flow out far enough because these are only 3. And then what I could do is like put a block there, scaffold, and maybe chain it. But it wouldn't. But would it be worth the extra like time? Realistically, I think it would. And then plus that means that there's like an air gap in between like each layer by a couple of blocks, which ends up being a pain in the ass down the line. Go ahead and break that. And we'll toss this obsidian away. And now I can go down into the farm here. I can go down into here, break this open. And we still get natural lighting in here. And you know, we just patch up the ocean and then we'll go ahead and break our scaffolding. And it should all come crashing down. Oh, see, but not all of it does now because we have that. So what we would have to do is go all the way to the top and remove the rest of that by hand. But if we did it the other way, it would all be able to come down in one swing. Which means I actually get to reclaim more and there shouldn't be any lossage with that. Yeah, I mean, like, see, like, look how much is lost up here by just having these cobblestone rings. Like, while they did help me to make it bigger, I lose quite a bit by it being up here. Which is still fine, because it still is just scaffolding, so it's not too big of a loss, but it certainly is going to add up over too much time, and don't want that. I think it's better just to make those 6-block ones, and then we'll just kind of leave this here for now. All we're doing is just get the main structure in place for today. I'm hoping we can get enough of it, that is. I'm hoping by the time I leave for my other trip to go visit my mom again in the next couple of weeks, like as in like at the end of next week, or yeah, next week, it's still not time yet, but hoping by the end of next week, I basically just have all this done, where we actually have the thing built and terraformed. But one thing I need to check, does this flow out correctly? It should dip, yeah. If we take that back, and then it does dip. So this is an easy way to make, you know, 6-block wide. Yeah, this is a fairly easy way to make a 6-block wide mountain. And you can see the imprint of it on the lava here. Won't be quite this wide, it'll be, okay, because if the lava flows there, then the water would cover it. So the cobblestone would be here. So that's still quite a big chunk though, is my point. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this. This would just be better to do. Because that means I only have to use scaffolding. I can get them done a lot quicker. And then, you know, we can just get a lot of them in today, like probably like at least another 5, like no doubt. And I'll clean up the ocean floor of this scaffolding when I'm done too. I'll have to terraform down there. Like, see, look how much easier that is. It just breaks. There's no waiting for it. There's no trying to get that cobblestone mess out of there. It just breaks. That is exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. And let's go ahead and grab the cobblestone, the scaffolding. Where have I put it? Oh, it is still here. Okay, good. All right. We need the lava bucket box too. And we'll go ahead and get this done. We just really need to put this away and pick that up. So Let's try it. I guess let's see if this thought process actually really works or if I'm just being full of shit right now. I'm also going to seal this off just for safety, just that way I don't risk nothing getting burned. Not that anything would, but let's go ahead and grab our scaffolding. That should be plenty. We'll build a 6 diamond first, and then we'll build the 3 diamond because that seems to be another thing. All right, we want to put our center point. It's either one works. It's an even number. All right, it has been 46 minutes and 30 seconds of me recording, and that's good to know because we're gonna time this to see how quick this is to actually get the structure built. We don't care about the lava flowing because that obviously is gonna take time, but it's a fixed amount of time. So we're just going to focus on getting this built. We're at 46:30 when we started. Need to remember. There we go. We're good to fly. There we go. Good enough. And then all we need is cobblestone like that. Alrighty. Yeah, that's good. I picked the perfect spot to do it at too. And then we can like do something like that. There we go. Cobblestone in place. Bada bing, bada boom. We're done. That's time. It is 48:35, so it took literally like 2.5 minutes. So yes, we are doing this from now on. That was significantly quicker and like not mind-numbingly bad. Side note, what the fuck? That might just be a small quirk of like this spot here because it doesn't exactly have a spot that it wants to flow down. This one's a little bit more of an exception than it is the standard. This one isn't going to be quite as uniform, but it wanted to prioritize going this way first and that way instead of down. There were already blocks here because in a vacuum this would work, but this obviously isn't a vacuum anymore considering, you know, already built some here. But nope, it is a good proof of concept and it is actually functional, so that's good. Very happy about that. And I guess we can actually go ahead and start work on a couple of the other ones too now if we want. As in we are. In fact, I think I can get another 2 of these done before or by the time this other one gets. There we go. Should be able to output a lot. We can finish this one here. There we go. And we just do 2 stacks in 20 and it's pretty much a good height. And then we will be using some lava casting to do the bulk of the terraforming. Just enough of it. I won't do all of it, but it will help to get like more of it in place, which should help fatten it out over enough distance as well. That was another thing too. I can still do it by hand. I just wouldn't prefer to do it by hand. Anyways, fly up to our top. You know, we a lot there. Break this. Goes. My game is lagging quite a bit. We're sitting like a comfortable 20 FPS whenever I move too much in that direction. It's only a little funny. When that 19 comes out, I might switch over to Optifine just so that way we can try and see if I can up the FPS a little bit. Anyways, we got our structuring and boop. Be good to go. And we can go build another one, assuming we have the scaffolding for it, that is. Well, look how much quicker that was, like 2 minutes. Side note, let's go ahead and actually fly up here and go put in our water for this one. And then we need to reclaim the lava. No, wrong part. Fuck off. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't think that throws it off too much, but that certainly is a little bit of a pain in the hand. A little annoying. No, because it's just converting the lava, so that shouldn't really throw anything off, luckily. But it threw it off up here a little bit, but it's up here. Like, nothing matters up here. There we go. And then all we need to do is break in and go get our scaffolding. That's it. And seems like it left a small little pocket of stuff, but I'm guessing some lava managed to flow into here considering we already had a solid platform this time. Which that's still okay. As long as it gets it. It should. Moment of truth. Yep, it's gone. Perfect. Pretty. We can just go ahead and reclaim all the scaffolding here. And that's it. So quick construction, quick cleanup. A lot better to do. And really easy to light up as well down here compared to the other first two that I had to. Those ones aren't easy to light up at all. There's actual solid stone in there that I need to get rid of at some. And then because of how clustered these are together, they're going to form just a little bit of variation just by default. Because they kind of mesh together in unusual ways. That's good. Anyways, I guess let's just go ahead and pick a spot. Probably there would be good. And we can go ahead and start with our scaffolding morning. And we'll put down our bed and sleep it. Alright, there we go. Getting better at this now. I got something, like I got a good system here figured out. Oh, didn't I? One other thing. I feel like I already did lava. Okay, I guess I did. That was one I just patched, but I thought for a second there I did actually just leave one as lava, you know, and that's not cool. That's not good to do at all. There we go. We go ahead and pop our fireworks. And then get our cobble. We go to our peak. Go boop, and that's it. It's done. Ready. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna move over here a little bit. Ah, there was another one that I did lava cast. I knew something didn't feel right. It just wasn't ready yet. And then what I can do for like a gap like this is I can use like a lava cast like a little bit lower down in like one of the like this kind of crevice here. Actually, I don't even need to say it. I could probably just do it here real quick. Give me a second. If I were to, there we go. No. If we do something like that. I guess not quite like that, but go. A little something like that. And we just wait for that to cast at the bottom. But that would cover up that part. And now we should be able to head up to the top here after we see how big this cast ends up being. So then like we would do like a cast here in this crevice. But yeah, we would just cast like that crevice here, for example. And then we do it over there too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were a little... This one would have to be like quite a big one, but... Or comparatively, but you get my point. We'll have to head over to the trading hall and fix my elytra. Haven't done that in a little while. Now they look awkward because they're symmetrical, but once they're like not symmetrical, which again is going to take some time, but once they're not symmetrical, we honestly should be good to go. Yeah, we only got 124 durability left. I want easy access to the insides of all of these, so that way I know like if I need to replace stuff or what the deal is. Also, side note, we're still waiting for this to drain, but we should actually be almost there. See, like here's one that I haven't actually gotten yet, for example. There we go. And then we're actually almost there to our goal for today, which was getting to the ice bridge. That's cool. Pun intended, I guess. Nope, not gonna make that. Alright. Got that one more time. And all we really need to do here is just kind of... Okay, so I guess wrong. Guessed a little incorrectly there. We're trying to line up with the torch, obviously, so... There we go. I might know that was a success. And of course, you know, we'll trim up the edges here and all that too later on. But for the most part, it is starting to come together fairly well. That's just what we wanted was the height for right now. We will get the actual like detail later too, but we are getting a lot of the height done. Which is a lot better. It's only been an hour. We got about 6 of these. Not 6, like 4, I think, but close enough. And then we have some gaps here that we can actually go ahead and work on for a little bit. That's what we're gonna do first. Oh shoot! I was breaking that scaffolding that one, and I need to reclaim that. We're gonna go ahead and reclaim this, and then we're going to do some work on the other scaffolding one as well, and then we're also going to fill in the crevices that we have. So like that one and that one. So those ones are gonna be like a shorter like height, like a noticeably shorter height. This water should still be draining. Yeah. Cool. And we're gonna have to stop at the trading hall here soon to go get my elytra fixed. Both of them actually. This is my spare one. There we go. Cool. Got another one done. Now we're starting to look like something. Now we're starting to look like an actual foreboding mountain range. Finally, we're fucking getting there. I kept just dancing around it too much. I just needed the height first, and then I can probably get the finer bits a little later. But I was trying to get the finer bits while getting the height, and that just was too inefficient. Wasn't crazy inefficient, but it was inefficient enough to just piss me off and take too long. So, oh, we're fixing that one now. You believe me? I want it to be like noticeably lower. So, okay, almost broke my legs. There we go. Oh hey, what's good, gamer? How you doing? I'm actually getting my mountain range finally like put together. I'm like legitimately figuring out what to do, and it's been going pretty damn well. So that's cool. It's taken a while to get even this far, you know. But I am starting to figure this stuff out pretty well. And a little bit here. Oh, what's the good news, homie? What do you got? And let me go ahead and that. A block there with a torch. Gotta start lava and double check if it works. Probably not quite do what I want. Give me a second here. Oh, sweet. Nice. Yeah, getting a hold of just any kind of spawner that early is gonna really help you out a lot, you know. Get a ton of experience from it, and it's safe experience, and then, you know, Protection 4, baby, here you come. Like, damn. And Fortune 3 if you want it. Like, you can get anything. As long as you get a good enough XP farm. Hey, nice job. Is that flowing correctly? I'm not sure. We have a little bit a spot that I don't like. We're going to switch the chest plate so I can tank more damage. That hurt quite a lot. And for that. Good enough. Wow, I'm starting to... We're gonna pop into the beacon range for a little bit so I can get some generation back, because I'm getting fairly close to killing myself by accident. I mean, that's fair, honestly. Like, I just went straight for diamond armor because I had I like an armor available at, you know, just my trading hall and all that, like near one of the starts. So getting a hold of Well, you could always try and get Fortune 3 first as well, like on a pickaxe, and then go strip mining like way down in the world, and that should usually be like a lot safer and also like gets you your early game down pretty damn. Oh, then just don't fall, duh. Only it were that easy. But you got that gap filled, and it's very noticeable, and that's kind of the point, just add some kind of variation. Um, Getting that one filled, you have to fill that one. And then we can try and fill that one, but it won't probably go too. Curve's a little bit too wacky. Not meant to be filled really like that. It's meant to be done by hand. We're still pumping out a massive amount of gunpowder. That's always cool to see. Also mean we have no firework rockets and elytra durability as well, so a little weird. Okie dokie. Okay, that's flowing correctly. This is more than likely flowing correctly too. Just a quick check. Yep. It's still flowing down, and that is doing it correct. How much more of a backdrop we have? Oh, it's a lot better of a backdrop. There's just more. And, you know, we will be working on the height and, like, the actual thickness of all of it, but there is finally, like, some extra stuff to it. But we're going to take a little bit of a breather from doing this because I need to I'll get my elytra fixed, and then when I head back to my base, I need to go get more fireworks made. So let's just go ahead and pop over here. Alright, let's just do some trading, I guess. Definitely don't look the prettiest right now as well, but that's because it's not really like terraformed, so when we do get that done too, that should help it out massively. And let's go ahead and get the good old elytra fixed up. Alright, we're all good. Cool. So both of our elytras are fixed, and we got a couple extra emeralds. I need to pull out some extra fireworks. Yeah, we're out of fireworks too after this, so I need to go out and make more. I've been using a lot to get this done. And just in general too, I've been picking up with that a lot more. We'll take a little breather from mountain building and go to some other things, and maybe I'll just kind of take a little break for 5 minutes and go on the wiki or something and figure out some other stuff. I don't know. The size is very foreboding, but I'll have to make the peaks by hand and like custom make those because they're not gonna make themselves with lava cast, and I think that's something I need to do by hand a lot more. And then we can work on the base of it too. Paper and gunpowder. Let's see, where do we have that? Got our gunpowder box. And we should have our paper box. Or our here. Here we go. And we're actually going to do a couple of other things first. Namely, we're going to take all the gunpowder we can from the gunpowder farm. And one other thing too. We're going to take a little flight. Get all this reloaded. Just to kind of see what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I just kind of want to see what the shape of the range is like overall. There we go. So overall, the like shape of the semicircle we got is fairly solid. It will be better as we kind of clear this and we get the rest of it done. But yeah, we still have a lot of terraforming work that has to happen to really nail this. And that's going to happen way at the end, so don't expect that for a while. And let's just go ahead and empty out the gunpowder here. Just dip into this real quick. Got a lot there. Got a whole shulker box of gunpowder now, that's cool. Might have enough for 2 actually if we're lucky here. Also getting ready to drown here. There we go. Got 2 of them. We might even get 3 because I have that extra already as well. Yep, 3 shulker boxes of gunpowder. That's how much we just had just in there. That is plenty for the rest of everything, to be honest. Still not even enough to make a whole shulker box of TNT, so I'm still gonna want more. I need like 5 shulker boxes of gunpowder to make a shulker box of TNT, and I need 4 shulker boxes of sand. So it's a lot, but if I ever needed it, I would have it. That's cool. Last thing we need to do is we're going to put away the packed ones, like those, and then we should have our not so packed one. Put that away. And there we go, an entire shulker box of firework rockets. Oh, that's great. That's cool to see. And we got a lot more done. Oh, we need to, because I'm probably going to hop off here for a little bit today. It's only been 80 minutes, but still, because I'm just kind of tired of playing Minecraft. I'm just barely staying motivated enough to get this done and that much more. We have quite a nice surplus of honeycomb. That's cool. It's always nice to see because I have been running low. That is definitely why, though, is one of our honey bottle like storage is kind of filled up completely. There we go. Got all our honey bottles. These have to be turned into honey blocks. We just can't ignore it anymore. Even with the honeycomb, we can't ignore this anymore either. I could just literally put in a fifth like slot to store all this, so I might do that later. But yeah, we've got quite the excess of honeycomb and honey bottles. Or I guess honey blocks, but either way, nearly 2.5 stacks. That's quite impressive of honey blocks. There we go. Turn the farm back on. Let's go check on the cactus and slime farms. And then I'll go check on the shulker shell farm. Cactus farm is still a cactus farm. And then our last thing we need to go check is the other one, the shulker and the iron farm. We got a nice chunk of slime balls. It's understandable to not get so much because I'm running the gunpowder farm too, but we are still actually making gains on that. And on those other kind of dud slime chunks that I don't use, we'll probably just half slab them. Like we'll just half slab the whole thing. So that way nothing spawns there, and then that should help increase the efficiency of our actual slime farm. Let's go ahead and check on the shulker farm, and I'll probably call it there for today. I need to check the exact stuff. Okay, I seem to, oh man. Yeah, we're definitely missing a minecart. That's a shame. I gotta put more in. But yep, the minecart ended up despawning again, so that's never good. It's not something you ever want to have happen, is have that minecart despawn. We still should be just fine though, like we have more than plenty of shells. Like so many, we need to take some of these off and get out of here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and empty out the fishing chamber as well. There we go. But yeah, 9 stacks of shells over a couple of streams. That's still pretty good. And then last but not least, our iron farm. And that keeps this place up and running. How are we doing? What do we got? We are on our 3rd double chest, and in fact, that's nearly filled too. Just that one's pretty much completely filled. That's just a testament to how much this thing just produces over enough time. Still have quite the surplus of everything, which is great because I always want more. I always need more. We'll go ahead and empty out these shulker shells too while I'm at it. We have enough for a single chest of, we have an entire shulker box worth of shulker shells, and that's pretty neat. And we'll have a double chest soon enough too if it keeps up, which it should. But yeah, this thing should be massive enough to where if I were to like step outside, you can actually like see them towering even over that mountain. How big that's gonna be. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for now. We've gotten a lot done. We've actually gotten like a whole like another quarter done because I've actually got my shit together. But we still have more to do. So next time we'll try and get past the ice bridge, and we'll also try and get like probably to that bend or so. But yeah, it's been fun today. Thank you guys again for watching. Sorry it's been kind of quiet and I just haven't done a whole lot other than that, but I really want this done. So either way, you guys again for watching, and I hope